He who has conquered his own mind is a greater hero than he who has defeated 1,000 men in battle. Buddha. Let's sit with that for a moment. Think about the image this paints. On one hand, a mighty warrior standing on a battlefield, victorious over thousands. On the other hand, a single person, sitting quietly, but in total command of their own thoughts, emotions, and inner world. And Buddha is telling us the second person, the one who has mastered themselves, is the greater hero. Why? Because the fiercest battle you'll ever face is not out there. It's in here, in your mind. The battle within. Every day, you and I face invisible opponents: fear, doubt, anxiety, anger, laziness, distraction. They don't march across fields in armor, but they attack us from the inside. They whisper lies like, "You're not good enough. You'll never succeed. You should quit now." Defeating those voices takes a kind of strength that no sword or weapon could ever win. It takes self-mastery. See, if you defeat 1,000 men, you win once. But if you conquer your own mind, you win every single day. Why this matters today? Now, let's bring this into the modern world. Most people are at war with themselves. They want to get healthy, but their cravings pull them back. They want to grow their business, but procrastination strangles their momentum. They want peace, but anger takes over when life gets hard. We live in a world of distractions. Notifications ping every 2 minutes. Advertisements beg us to buy, consume, indulge. And every one of those things is designed to hijack your mind. If you don't learn to master it, you'll be pulled in every direction, living someone else's agenda instead of your own. But when you conquer your mind, suddenly you're free. Free to focus. Free to choose discipline over distraction. Free to act with courage instead of fear. That's the kind of power that makes someone unstoppable. The practices of inner mastery. So, how do you actually conquer your mind? It's not about silencing your thoughts forever. That's impossible. It's about learning to lead your thoughts instead of letting them lead you. Here are 3 practices that can help you begin. 1. Awareness through meditation. Sit quietly, even for just 5 minutes a day. Watch your thoughts without judgment. Notice how your mind jumps around, worries, plans, regrets. That awareness alone gives you power. Why? Because once you can see your thoughts clearly, you're no longer controlled by them. 2. Discipline through action. Pick one area of life where you want more control: your health, your business, your relationships. Then create one small, non-negotiable habit. For example, I will walk for 20 minutes every morning. Or I will write 200 words a day. Discipline doesn't come from grand battles. It comes from small, consistent victories that retrain your mind to follow your command. And 3, reframing the story. Your mind is a storyteller. If it says, "I always fail," you shrink. But if you reframe it to, "Every failure is training for success," suddenly the same experience becomes empowering. Conquering your mind is often about changing the meaning you give to events, because it's not what happens, it's what you believe about what happens that shapes your life. The true hero's journey. Think about the heroes we admire most, not just warriors on battlefields, but leaders like Nelson Mandela, Gandhi, or Martin Luther King Jr. Their greatest battles weren't fought with swords or guns, but with discipline, vision, and inner strength. Mandela spent 27 years in prison and came out without hate. Gandhi turned fasting and nonviolence into weapons stronger than armies. King faced constant threats, yet refused to let anger consume him. Each of them proved Buddha's truth: the greatest hero is the one who conquers himself. Your turn to step onto the battlefield. Now, here's the question for you. Are you willing to step into the arena of your own mind? Because here's the reality. The world doesn't need more people who can fight battles out there. It needs more people who can win the battles inside. Every time you resist the urge to quit, you win. Every time you choose patience over anger, you win. Every time you face fear and still move forward, you win. These daily victories build a kind of strength that no external challenge can break. And over time, you'll notice something incredible. The world outside starts to shift because you've mastered the world inside. So remember this. Conquering your own mind is not easy. It's the hardest thing you'll ever do. But it's also the most rewarding. Because when you win that battle, no outside force can ever truly defeat you. He who has conquered his own mind is a greater hero than he who has defeated 1,000 men in battle. That's not just a quote, it's an invitation. An invitation for you to become your own greatest hero. Not tomorrow, not someday, but today, right now. The battle is waiting, and so is your victory.